Inside the Ropes, taking you behind the scenes of tournament preparation.
Over the past several years, GCSAA Certified Golf Course Superintendent Curtis Tyrell has been preparing Medina Country Club to host the 2012 Ryder Cup. GCSAA TV spoke with Tyrell about preparing for this event under drought conditions and creating a new schedule for his maintenance crew.
The summer was definitely a challenge here, just like the last couple. We thought after 2 in a row there was no way there was going to be a third one, but sure enough it was a doozy. But yeah, you know, it forced us to change our plans a little bit. We were ready in June, and then some 40 days later we really weren't. You know, we had to make some changes to the program, and we instituted a few more aggressive cultural practices as the fall was in sight, and we're able to kind of bring things around and we're ready to go. Well, originally we weren't planning on doing any core aeration this fall going into the tournament, which we normally would do, but we had planned to not open anything up or disrupt anything, obviously that close to such a big event. But the summer had put us in a position where we had to, in my opinion. So we went out there and we core aerated the fairways and the tees, and then overseeded heavy with some creeping bent and some chewing fescue. And brought all that stuff in a couple weeks and groomed it up and got it ready to go. You know, the last 30 days have really been about dialing in the details. You know, all of the infrastructure has been going up and was nearing the end, and you really started to get the feel that the tournament was here. So it was about getting our mowing repetitions and our mowing heights dialed in. It was about getting our team acclimated to the different sequences and the processes that were going to be involved in the actual tournament protocols, preparing for our volunteer crew to come in and making sure that we had all of the details and assignments lined out for them. Also meeting with the representatives from the United States team and taking any of their requests and making sure we were ready to go. You could expect pretty firm greens, pretty fast rolling greens. Right now we just stimp number 18 and we're between 12 and 13 on the stimp meter, and we're real happy with that. We're going to stay right there. The fairways are firming up. We haven't had a whole lot of rain in the last couple weeks, just right around 4/10. And so last night we're actually doing a little bit of hand watering in some of the rough, but we like the way it's drying down, and we're going to continue to just hold it off with hand watering through the entire event. And it's going to continue to get firmer. So you've got a firm, fast playing surface with some short rough. So I think you're going to see a lot of balls bouncing, a lot of action.
Tyrell had some solid advice for anyone preparing to host an event as large as the Ryder Cup.
I would say it's a long run, and be prepared for a marathon, not a short race. Be prepared for a lot of people to be looking at your work and either providing criticism or praise, but there'll be a lot of opinions. And you have to learn how to work with a lot of people, you know, because it's just such a big thing. There's so many people involved. And then I would say at the very end is that you got to make sure you have all your infrastructure and all your foundation well set, but it's the last 30 days that really counts. You know what? My guys are just filled with adrenaline and enthusiasm. I mean, the excitement is written all over their face. You know, they've got such ownership because they've worked so hard. And, you know, they might be a little tired. In fact, I don't know how they can't be, but they're doing a great job, and everybody's just so excited. I mean, we've got American flags hanging off our rollers, off our carts, and all over our uniforms. And, you know, we're just really excited to be a part of such a great thing.
To prepare for the Ryder Cup, Tyrell devised a unique system to make maintenance crews as efficient as possible.
Well, last year, the way we determined what to do was last year we did a dry run, and we tried doing things a different way than we're doing them today, and we were doing it in the dark, and we figured out what we didn't want to do. And so once we knew that, we started putting the plan together for this year, and we decided we wanted to start with daylight. We really didn't want to do anything under the lights, and in order to do that, we needed to have multiple teams outfitted with everything that needed to be done on a particular hole in many different areas of the golf course. So we have 6 primary teams of 15 that are mowing the greens, tees, approaches, fairways, raking the bunkers, rolling the greens, changing the pins. All that happens in one unit in 6 different places at one time. And that allows us to get the entire golf course prepped in under 3 hours, and we're out of the way and the players are ready to go. I think the real pressure is just about making sure that this once-in-a-lifetime event and that everybody that's involved is proud of our part, which is providing the playing surfaces for the players. Fortunately and gratefully, I've got one of the best teams in the business, and they have just been relentless in their efforts and their dedication to getting this done. I'm proud of them, and I believe we delivered what we said we would.